All right, so this whole idea that your best years are in your teenage years, or even that your best years are in your 20s or your 30s, etc., and so on, man, I swear that's such a psyop to keep you from wanting to pursue your best life at all points of your life. Imagine turning 18 when you're still a literal child and you're thinking, ah, shit. My best years are behind me now. I have just graduated high school. It's all downhill from here. Time to get into the workforce and just grind my life away. Have in mind, this is before you even establish a career, potentially even start a business, properly pursue and achieve any dream that you may have, meet the love of your life, start a family, have kids, have grandkids, great grandkids, and also leaving a dent in the world, assuring you that you've actually done something with yourself. I genuinely don't understand this mindset, and I've heard this idea trying to be planted inside minds at like various points in my life. Or imagine you're about to turn 30, which I'm about to do, and you're sitting there thinking, holy shit, I'm getting old. My glory days are behind me. I'm not in my prime anymore. Bro, I'm turning 30. I'm just getting started at life. This is a concept that I've honestly struggled with for so long, like turning 30, since I used to be convinced if you aren't something by 30 that you're never gonna make it in life. And that's such a toxic mindset to have. It was only recently that I came to terms with this concept and fully embraced it, knowing that like my past thinking was such toxic bullshit. And you can literally make it at any age with whatever you're trying to pursue in life. But anyways, already believing that you've peaked at the age where you're the most inexperienced, or any age for that matter, is the biggest way to hold you back from your true potential and keep you from wanting to try and just give it your all. You're essentially putting a cap on it and being like, yeah, that's enough for me. Time to quit trying. I'm about to throw in the towel. You're basically taking power away from yourself when you're doing that. Why would you take power away from yourself? That's just stupid. Bro, I could meet the love of my life tomorrow, win the lottery, and achieve my wildest dreams, all in one day. And I'd still tell myself that things will get better than how they are now, even though things are pretty fucking great since I've achieved everything in one day, and then I have a long ways to go. I'd honestly refuse to accept the fact that it doesn't get better, because once you've accepted the fact that you've peaked, or even hit the best part of your life, you know what? The only way to go is back down. That's why it's called peaking, since you can't take it any higher. I'm currently in the best place I've ever been in, but from here, I just keep setting the bar higher and higher just to get better and better at what we call life, even if it gets to be pretty unrealistic and very unachievable. I don't care if this bar gets to be over like 1,000 feet high, I will find a way to get over it, and I'll keep telling myself that. And then from there, I'll just, like what I said, keep going higher and higher. I honestly believe that the best years of your life are spent when you're old and gray, with the person by your side that you've literally built your entire life with, as you're sitting there watching your kids with their kids and potentially even their kids. As you know for certain that you've done every single thing you've wanted to take care of, you have every single box checked that you've made on your checklist of things to do, and you know that you've tried your absolute hardest at life, knowing that you've got the results which you've earned. The best years of your life start when you know for certain that you've lived the best years that you possibly could, and you can now live the rest of your life in total peace and harmony, looking back with nothing but satisfaction. I know people will disagree with me. Hell, I've even had people disagree with me before when I've stated this, and they're just like, yeah, my best years of my life are way behind me. My best years of my life are when my body is in its physical prime. Like, I get their point of view, but from actually like analyzing their lives and seeing how they live, they're pretty miserable people doing nothing worth noting of themselves, and they aren't happy with themselves whatsoever. So that kind of proves the point that I'm trying to make here. And also, bro, if you actually take the time to take care of yourself and treat your body how it should be treated, you can still be in top physical form in your 60s and 70s. I've seen old dudes in the gym in videos on the internet just absolutely fucking killing it. So that's no excuse. It's possible if you aren't a little bitch about it. I honestly fully believe my point of view, and I will never stop believing it. If I didn't have this mindset, I'd grow old and jaded, sad and bitter that I'm a shell of the person that I once was, and instead of dying peacefully, I'd go out miserable, full of resentment. It's not how I want to live, bro. Why would you want to pass on to whatever's beyond this life in a less than optimal mind state? Whether it's heaven or absolutely fucking nothing rotting in the ground, I want to pass on to that from this life in the best state possible. thinking the best I possibly could. I love the idea of leaving Earth in total tranquility, accepting that every single era of my life was the best I could have ever possibly made it, knowing that I actually tried and never gave up. The power of belief will bring you farther than anything else possibly will. Stop giving into ways that rob you of your power. Don't hold yourself back. And most importantly, don't give into the psyop.